So the production in Ukraine will be a lot easier, a lot cheaper, and they have the technology. Like their drones is able to go all the way inside Russia, you know, all the way. I'm just trying to find something we can play without copyright problems. In fact, even the Israeli, they are asking Ukraine for, like technology help. And I saw that in the Israeli news too. So Ukraine, they don't need the NATO. However, for now, you can say, okay, we will not join the NATO, we etc. But then in the future, when you are strong, you do whatever you want. What you can do? For now, you better stop the war. Ukrainians are exhausted too, not only the Russian. Actually, I believe the Ukrainians are more exhausted. Russia is way more bigger population and more rich. There's no question about it, and more armed. So the Ukrainians are not matched in every aspect. Actually, in fact, it's a surprise that they can fight all those years and they can hold their ground that long. Putin, he thought he will take, he will take Ukraine in 24 hours. In fact, almost. He arrived to the capital of Ukraine, Kiev, in less than 2 days. All of us, we remember the Chechenian filthy army was reaching all the way to Kiev, and then the Ukrainian, they were able to beat them up and kick them out. Let us see. Yeah, see here, as an example, let us show those images. See, all like war before, it used to be about how many soldiers you have, how many swords. Now the war will be different. So this is made in Ukraine. So now they are sending guns machines, heavy duty guns machines, to the field, and their soldiers stay away. All right, and those, they are very quiet, and it's very hard to detect by the by airplanes. What I learned, what they do, they cover them by kind of a coat, like they don't let the machine go like this, naked. They cover it by kind of coating, let us say sheet or something like that, which is prevent the heat of the engine to be recognized by the airplanes. So they send them especially at night, or when there is cloud or etc. And those, they do a lot of missions. All of this is made in Ukraine. This is, look, this is a rocket launcher. This is not. This is very weird, Actually, this is the first time I see such a thing like this. A small drone, maybe cost them maybe $1,000, maybe. It's made in Ukraine. And this is the antenna, which they can receive the signal. And this is rocket launcher. And those, are very hard to detect. You see, they will go down, they can go down in the ground, like close to the ground. And they are already small, very hard to detect. And they can get so close to the target and boom, they have all kind of drones. The Russian, at the same time, they were very short and everything. In fact, all the drones they have right now is copying the Iranian drone. Imagine the Russian, advanced country like Russia, become horrible to the point they are copying a savage Iranian Muslims army. Those are You know, those are Ukrainian here, but the Russian, they are copying the Iranian. They are buying their you know, their drones. Those are very simple drones. Each one of them will carry like a bomb, and when they reach over a place, they drop it. You know, yeah, look how small this one, a toy. This is literally a toy. You know, but they can be very effective and very scary in wartime. Uh, all kind of weird looking toys. You know, like this rocket here. Actually, it's strange that such a small drone can carry such a. Because I'm assuming this thing is not less than maybe 8 to 9 kilos. You know, no way this. Yet it's able to carry it, and they can go far, and they can still receive signal. Now, for sure, there's advanced ones. You know, yeah. So obviously, you know, the Russian are not doing good, and the Ukrainian are not doing good too. You know, both are losing heavily. However, if we compare between the Russian and the Ukrainian, we will notice that the Ukrainian doing way better than the Russian compared to the forces and the richness and the ability. You know, very sad. You know, dead people in this. You know, all the Christians killing Christians. Very sad. Very disgusting. There is no winner in this war. But this stupid Putin, he could not find a way. He said to him, you know, when Trump he say, if I was a president, the war will not happen. I believe him, but not because Trump would do something. Just because having someone not Biden, the Russia will not do it. If you remember when the Russian they came to the borders of Ukraine, I can find you the video. Before the attack, they are still behind the borders. The stupid Biden right away he went on TV and he says, "No matter what the Russian they do, we will not involve." Let me make it clear: we will not involve. By saying that, and they empty the embassy, and the Western they empty all the embassy. He gave the green signal to Russian to invade Ukraine. Very, very stupid Biden. In fact, like sound like he wanted to happen. You know, uh, you know. I've been in Ukraine, and I saw that this country. Actually, I was surprised. You know, I don't know. I don't know how many of you have been in Ukraine. The country just came out of Soviet Union, right? I don't know. I've been in many European countries. They are way behind compared to Ukraine. I can tell you streets, many streets, they have holes in it. We are comparing as like, you know, we are comparing to streets in most advanced countries in the world. No. But when it's come to technology, you will be shocked how easy everything is automated, everything, payment, paying bills, train. You know, if you go to try to buy a ticket in any European countries, you will find that the one who maintain their website are Ukrainian. Check it out. All the IT engineers for Europe are Ukrainian. Period. And if the one who is not taking care of it is not Ukrainian, the website will be horrible. Like, you know, I try to buy a ticket in Poland. I go to the website, I try. You put all the information. You try again, it doesn't work. Try again, doesn't work. Try again, doesn't work. The Ukrainian website, it works in 2 seconds. You go in the bus, you do not need to use a credit card. They have all automated, all everything. In America, we don't have that. Until now, in Walmart, they don't have the phone payment. They don't. Most of USA stores don't have phone payments. They don't have a scan the credit card. You have to put it inside the machine, which is dangerous because they can put a gadget and they can steal your information. So I was surprised how Ukrainian system is way more advanced than America. And this is supposedly a poor country. They are borrowing money from us. And there's many things to mention actually. The medical field in America. If you get sick, you die. They will rip you apart. I went to a doctor. I have a pain in my teeth. I said, you know what? I am here in Ukraine. Let me see what's going on. The doctor, I took an appointment. Supposedly, I said to myself, maybe I need to take it off. So I came a day before or 2 days before, and I took an appointment. They gave me appointment because I need a surgeon. The dentist is not the one who will take it off. There is a specialist, a surgeon, who will do the surgery to take your tooth. They consider it as a surgery. So when I came, they were very honest with me, and they made a scan right away. And they said, "Why you want to take it? It's fine. You have just a gum issue." But imagine the dentist and the surgeon. I was speaking to them almost for 45 minutes because I don't speak Ukrainian. I called some friends to translate for me, and they the conversation because the translator and then the translator have to talk to me and tell me what they said, etc. All of this I paid, I think, $11 or $12, including 2 X-ray, including their time in talking to me. And in the top of that, they gave me the medicine for for the gum in your mouth. Imagine if I am doing this in USA. Just think about it for a second. You might say, well, their income is low, so the payment will be low. No, doctors, they can be thieves if they want. They don't have to make it low. Like, do you think in America the doctors are charging you a lot because your income is high? If you compare how much you pay for doctors and how much money you make, you will not believe it. It doesn't match our income. It doesn't match in any way, any mean. So they have many good things there actually, and their doctors, I believe, is way better than our doctors here. They bring you a doctor from Pakistan. Imagine Sheikh Othman became your doctor. They are short in doctors in USA, and they bring doctors from around the world. So you think you're going to see a doctor who graduated in USA? Good luck. Especially if you live in a territory, not a big city. Most of them, they are doctors coming from overseas. Yeah, if you get sick in USA, you die. Literally, if you get sick in USA, you die. I don't have health insurance. If I get sick, God forbid, I will be bankrupt. Even if I sell my house, I cannot cover the cost. Even if you sell your car, your house, everything you have, you will not be able to cover the cost. Most of the hospitals, imagine if you call the ambulance, $3,000 for the ambulance. $3,000 just to call the ambulance, just to take you from your house to the hospital. $3,000. It's a theft. It is a theft. So I hope the war will stop. And when I was in Ukraine, I noticed that Ukrainian, as physically built, they are made to be soldiers, not like Middle Eastern. Middle Eastern, I mean, you cannot compare a Middle Eastern army to those army. They are made to be warriors. They are not potatoes. I can say they are not the potato kind. Now, for sure, in Ukraine and Russia, both of them, they have the same close roots, and they will have the same physical build mostly. However, Ukraine, I believe they have a very big future, and they do not need the NATO. And in fact, I believe joining the NATO is a big mistake, because if the NATO go at war, why you want to go at war? Why you need to go to war when you don't have to? If the war have nothing to do with you, stay away from all kind of organization for war. Especially the NATO is controlled by one country. It's USA who decide when they fart, when they don't. So all this noise about the NATO is useless. Like now, if Russia attack any European country, if the Americans say no, we will not join, all the NATO collapse. There's no NATO. It's a joke. It's not really. It's not an effective. I saw like Finland and Norway. They are and Sweden. They are desperate to join the NATO, and I think two of them they joined the NATO already. But when war happened, look what happened in Cyprus. You know, European Union let Cyprus alone, and until now, Turkey took half of Cyprus, 50%. Not a single European country army joined Greece to defend. If Turkey now attack Greece, who is going to support Greece? Nobody. They will see. I believe they are going to attack them sooner or later. It's just a matter of time when, you know. History repeats itself. I believe the Turkish are going to invade Europe and they are going to attack, you know, Greece, number one enemy, and Bulgaria and Romania. And then all of Europe will watch them dying. The only way for them to protect themselves if they start producing a weapon and making their own technology, and they have a very good chance to do this. So if they ask for help from Ukraine, that's why Romanian many countries they are joining many Ukrainian companies in weapon production, so they can get their technology, like which mean they partner with them. Yeah, and you know Germany actually, the German they always support the Muslims. Germany supported, you know, when the European they tried to take the city of Constantinople, the only one who prevented that from happening is Germany. You know, otherwise, this land will be free from long time ago. Will not be part of Turkey. I mean, the fight was horrible to the point that dead bodies on the top of each other. The German they prevented that. In fact, when the Ottoman they conquered the city, it was German cannon. The German is the one who sold those cannon so they can break the defense of the city of you know, Constantinople. The German always, they side with evil for some reason. I don't know why. And I'm talking about German, you know, government. And right now, the German is the one selling submarine, very advanced weapon to Turkey and Spain too. So you cannot trust any of those countries, like Greece. If next year they go at war with Turkey, the Turkish will eat them alive. They are a small, tiny country as population. They are no match to Turkey. Their weapon production is new. They were asleep for a long time. So they are not match in weapon, airplanes, submarines, marine, all kind of weapon. And who's going? Why they will not do it? The only reason Turkey is not doing it because they knew there is a massive lose when it's come to economy, not because of war. They will have a lot of sanctions on them, and the Turkish economy is horrible, very bad, very very bad. Otherwise, they will attack Greece and take it in one day. But now, you know what I'm monitoring the weapon production in Greece. Look like they are getting advanced too, and they are getting better. They wake up like, you know, in a few years ago, about I don't know 3-4 years ago, the stupid prime minister of Greece wanted to buy drones from Turkey. Can you believe it? Imagine, guys, when I was a kid, the first watch. I don't wear watches, by the way, but when I was a kid, I have watch. The first watch I wear, it was made in Japan, Casio. It was, you know, those digital. So it was very new, very, you know, like high tech, crazy. So Japan one day was number one country in the world in technology. Imagine the stupid Japanese now, they are buying the Turkish drone. Can you believe that those donkeys? Japan buying Turkish drones. This is telling you, when you have a bad leadership, how stupid, how awkward your country will become. If we go just not far away to Korea, you will see the South Korean, their drones and their technology is top notch. So Japan was occupying Korea not long time ago. Korea was so weak not long time ago. And then we know that the American, they used to be in Korea. We know that we remember the war, the Korean War, where America, they were involved in it. And then the American, they withdraw their army. Actually, the Korean, I think they celebrate their Independence Day, I think a day or 2 days ago. And then the Korean, from a poor, desperate country, no jobs, no money, coming out of war, to Korea today. If you go to Korea today, you will not believe what you will see. You will not believe what you will see.